Welcome to the channel. Today, we're diving into a key concept in Stoic philosophy: persist and resist. While there is much talk about habits that improve our lives, we rarely address the destructive habits that keep us from living virtuously. Epictetus once said, "There are two vices blacker and more serious than the rest: lack of persistence and lack of self-control." These two virtues, persistence and resistance, are the cornerstones of a life lived rightly. In this video, we'll cover 9 habits we all need to break if we want to lead more peaceful and purposeful lives. 1. Stop wasting time. We often act as if we have endless time, but both Seneca and Marcus Aurelius remind us that time is fleeting. Seneca said, "We act as though there will be no end to our days, but they are few." Marcus Aurelius echoed this, writing, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do, say, and think." Time is our most valuable asset, and the first step toward living a better life is to take it seriously and stop wasting it. 2. Stop clinging emotionally to things. The Stoics believed that attachment, especially emotional attachment, creates suffering. If you've made a mistake, don't let guilt or regret torture you. Learn from it and move on. These emotions are signals, not life sentences. Once the lesson is learned, letting go of emotional baggage is essential for personal growth. 3. Stop procrastinating. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You could be good today, but instead, you choose tomorrow." Procrastination is often a form of avoidance. We say we'll do it later, but often, later becomes never. Doing what you must now, even when you don't feel like it, leads to a more fulfilled life. Procrastination not only wastes time, but also builds unnecessary stress. 4. Stop seeking recognition in everything you do. Many of us fall into the trap of seeking external validation for our actions, but the Stoics teach us to focus on the action itself, not the outcome or the recognition. Whether others acknowledge your efforts is beyond your control. What matters is that you did what was right. As Marcus Aurelius reminds us, the purpose of action is the action itself, not the recognition that may follow. 5. Stop looking the other way. Justice is one of the core Stoic virtues, and turning a blind eye to injustice is a form of complicity. Marcus Aurelius speaks of the responsibility we have to intervene when we see wrongs being committed. A Stoic does not seek unnecessary conflict, but when injustice is present, it becomes necessary to act with courage and integrity. 6. Don't be afraid of change. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, everything's destiny is to change, to be transformed, to perish, so that new things can be born. Resisting change is futile and only leads to suffering. Instead, embrace it as an opportunity for growth and self-improvement. Life is in constant flux, and learning to adapt to it is essential for peace of mind. 7. Stop being a slave to your desires. Seneca said, "Show me a man who is not a slave. One is a slave to lust, another to greed, and all men are slaves to fear." To be truly free, we must master our desires and impulses. Discipline is key to achieving this. Epictetus adds, "No man is free who is not master of himself." Mastering your mind leads to true freedom. 8. Stop settling for mediocrity. Ask yourself with every task, have I given my best? Striving for excellence in all that you do is essential. Even if the outcome is not under your control, the effort you put in is. Settling for mediocrity when you are capable of more is an act of self-betrayal. Strive always to give your best. 9. Don't let anxiety dominate you. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "Today, I escaped anxiety or no. I discarded it because it was within me, in my own perceptions, not outside." Anxiety stems not from external events, but from our thoughts about the future. Learning to control these thoughts can help us face life's uncertainties with calm and confidence. Focus on what is within your control and leave the rest to the universe. Conclusion. Do you recognize any of these habits in yourself? If so, now is the time to start eliminating them. By breaking free from destructive patterns, you can lead a more peaceful, fulfilled, and purposeful life, as the Stoics envisioned. Let me know in the comments which habit you're working on breaking and how Stoic philosophy has helped you. If this video resonated with you, please like and subscribe to spread this message to more people seeking a better life. Until next time, stay strong, stay disciplined, and remember, persist and resist.